The Free Trade Agreement FTA signed between India and the European Free Trade Association EFTA is poised to create significant opportunities for both sides, according to Nik Gugger, a National Councillor from Switzerland. Finalized in March 2024 after 16 years of negotiation, the agreement marks a milestone for India, being its first FTA with a four-nation bloc in Europe. EFTA comprises Iceland, Liechtenstein, Norway and Switzerland. The unique free trade agreements opens a lot of chances for both countries, Gugger said, highlighting the potential for collaboration in various sectors like healthcare, steel industry and education. The India-EFTA FTA is expected to generate significant economic benefits. Estimates suggest an influx of 100 billions in investments from EFTA countries to India over the next 15 years. With the potential to create 1 million of jobs, the investment is expected to target key sectors like manufacturing, pharmaceuticals, infrastructure and information technologies. Overall, the India-EFTA trade agreement signifies a new chapter in economic cooperation between the regions. By fostering trade, investment and knowledge sharing, the deal has the potential to unlock significant growth and prosperity for both India and the EFTA member states.
It happens after 16 years. It's a unique free trade agreement between four countries. This free trade agreement is the first trade agreement which India have with four countries in Europe. Last year we celebrated 75 years. Now we are in the 76th year and we start not only with our friendship treaty, we started with our free trade agreement. It is very close and down my heart, under my heart. There is the chance to show the world that we need not cheap products from other countries. It happens after 16 years. It's a unique free trade agreement between four countries. That means Liechtenstein, Switzerland, Iceland and Norway. And this free trade agreement is the first trade agreement which India have with four countries in Europe. And this opens a lot of chances for both countries.
How will it help?
In different sectors. I would like to mention the sector for healthcare, but also medcare, also in steel, but also especially what is very close to my heart, the dual education. So in between India and Switzerland, we have good universities, we have good colleges, we have good high schools, and we have good vocational training centers, especially Switzerland. And this is something which we will discuss in this next point also, what means then this in between these two or these four countries.
How will it strengthen the relations between India and Switzerland especially?
Especially the synergy between, for example, Switzerland and India, because we have a friendship treaty. We are in the 76th year. Last year we celebrated 75 years. Now we are in the 76th year and we start not only with our friendship treaty, we started with our free trade agreement. And as I mentioned, the vocational training, there is a huge potential. India have the youngest population. More than 50% are younger than 30 years. And there I see the big potential in between India and Switzerland.
In bringing India and the European countries together?
Look, I think we are brothers and sisters. So, one world, one future, one nation. That was the G20 motto last year. And I see that now also here. We will have the first TIPA event in Mumbai coming Sunday. There are coming all these professions, lawyers, industrialists, diplomats, educators, professors, and we share our thoughts how we can now start and use this potential And first of all, it needs from both sides relation. This we created now. Second, trust. And third is compromise. The compromise because we are also two cultures. And these two cultures are now in a process to learn, to understand, and to win from each other.
And on the other side, the European market, especially the manufacturers, they are not very happy with the Chinese products coming to the European market. So how do you see the growing influence of China in the European market?
We can say that's India's chance. The big chance. India can now, with their slogan, Incredible India, and India is very close and down my heart, under my heart. There is the chance to show the world that we need not cheap products from other countries and that we have a free trade agreement with where we want to work together in a high quality, and that's the chance.